لِيَحْزُنَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, so he can cause huzn to those who believe. Now the common translation of huzn is actually sadness. So he may make the believers sad. But then when you think about that, I'm like, that's not such a great goal. Like just making someone sad, why is that such a problem? It's just a feeling, and like any other feeling, it passes. So if you dig a little bit into the word huzn, it gets a little further than sadness, and I want to dig into that a little bit. Linguists describe sadness as naqidu surur wal farah. First of all, they describe it as the opposite of being content and being happy. So being dissatisfied, being disturbed, and being unhappy. That's the first part of the word huzn. Alamun, it actually includes pain, the feeling of pain. It's interesting, as a student of psychology, I can tell you there are many forms of psychological pain that are worse than physical pain. Right? Psychological pain can actually be worse than physical pain. Emotional pain can be worse than physical pain. Right? وَمَشَاعِرُ شَاقَّةٌ يَجِدُهَا الْإِنسَانُ فِي قَلْبِهِ لِفَقْدِ الشَّيْءِ أَوْ نَحْوِهِ. That tough, hard feelings that take root inside of a person are called huzn. Hard feelings, rough feelings that take root because a human being has lost something, or for other reasons. أو نحوه. الألم والخشونة في النفس. Actually, the word hazan actually came from rough patches of soil, where if you walk, you would get cut, and you can't really ride a wheel on top of it, it would break. So rough patches of earth are actually called hazan. And from it we get the word huzn, meaning disturbance, roughness, coarseness, pain. And of course it includes one more very important meaning. They used to say about a person, hazin al-rajul ay ta'iba. A person became filled with huzn, means they got exhausted. So it's interesting. You might have a lot of energy, right? You got out of the morning, you ate breakfast, you have a lot of energy. And then you have a conversation about, you have this idea that their family's talking about you. Or you can notice they're just looking at you and laughing. And you say, what were you guys talking about? Nothing. Don't worry about it. And you know what that does immediately? It takes some of your energy away. Immediately. So the idea, you have physically, we're made up of energy, but emotionally, if you are part of a draining conversation, or if you know things are being said about you, or if you know that others are undermining what you're doing. I'm saying this is, but I just know they're going to go sit by themselves and undo everything we discussed. What does it do? It takes motivation away from you. It takes energy away from you. And what the devil wants, what he's scared of, is believers being in an emotionally healthy place. Because when they're emotionally in a healthy place, they are going to be extremely productive. They're going to exhaust themselves in a good cause. And the best way to get them to stop from a good cause, forget the enemy on the outside, cause problems in their emotional transmission, cause a leak in the transmission, and that's huzn, right? So